So Trump has announced a 90-day pause on the tariffs, which is going to affect the Nintendo Switch 2 because, as we know, Nintendo has paused the pre-orders for the Switch 2 while they wait and see if the tariffs are going to impact the price of the system, which is already overpriced in a lot of people's opinion, and a lot of people are pretty upset about it, we'll say. So they ended up pausing the pre-orders while they tried to figure out if they needed to increase the price of the Switch 2 even further than that $450 USD that they had originally discussed. So the good news is Trump has decided to pause the tariffs, allowing for this situation to most likely get corrected. So with the tariffs being paused, it's good because Switch 2 customers don't feel like they have to pay that extra fee that's being passed on to them because of the tariffs. So it incentivizes people to go out and buy or pre-order the system, knowing that this could change any time, it could get worse. It's sort of like that fear of missing out. They want to get it before the tariffs do kick in. We have a 90-day window now for people to rush out and go get it. So a lot of people will be pre-ordering the Nintendo Switch, considering they want to get in on the system before these possible price hikes take place, which will happen in that 3-month time period after the 90-day pause. We'll have to wait and see if it actually affects the Switch 2's pricing, but it's safe to say it's going to open up the floodgates when the pre-orders go live, because you might want to get it now before the prices do go up. It'll also allow for more units to be made and shipped of the Nintendo Switch 2, because there's no extra cost on Nintendo to ship them out, to distribute the systems across the globe without the tariffs in the way. That allows them to get more shipped out and allows more of them to show up on store shelves because it's cheaper. There's no tariffs. So that's also a benefit. It's unlikely, but there's also a small chance, unlikely in my opinion, but maybe places like Walmart or Amazon can decide to do bundles considering the savings. It's just savings all around with the tariffs being paused for 90 days. So maybe, like I said, unlikely, we'll see some bundles or maybe like a Pro Controller discount if you buy it alongside the Switch 2 from retailers. This won't be from Nintendo, it'll be from these private retailers will make the decision on their own if they want to create bundles or create better deals on the Switch 2. But it's like I said, I think the main thing is it will allow customers to feel more confident pre-ordering the system now before the prices potentially go up. That is the main point. A lot of people will say, hey, now the pre-orders are open, the tariffs are paused, the price might go up later on, I better go get it now, as soon as the pre-orders go live. It also allows Nintendo to potentially spend more money on marketing, because as we all know, marketing can definitely make or break a system's launch. If you look at the Wii U, it's not really the console that was terrible, it's more so the marketing that the system had. Nintendo didn't know how to market the system. So if they have that extra money to spend on marketing versus spending it on tariff-related costs, that can also help with the launch of the Nintendo Switch 2. But the main point is, Trump has confirmed that there is a 90-day pause on the tariffs, so I wouldn't be surprised if Nintendo Switch 2 pre-orders start going live at any point. By the time you're watching this video, it might already have gone live. So if you want to get in, as weird as it is to say, while it's cheaper, because as expensive as $450 USD is, it might get worse. So if you want to get in at the cheaper, expensive side, it's really bizarre. But if you want to get in at that point, now would be the time to do it because the tariffs have been paused. That's going to close out today's video. If you enjoyed it, drop a like. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the tariffs and how they might impact the Nintendo Switch 2 pre-orders. Other than that, I'll talk to you on the next one. Peace.